What's up, gamers? How y'all doing? Wow, we got PC Pete, Leo, Xenos, and Junior all in the chat, ready to go. Oh, and Nosy, of course. That would be nosy of us to not have him in the chat. What's up, guys? This is we're live playing Warzone. That is incorrect. Does this look like Warzone to you guys? How's it going, Smug Grinch? Oh yes, today's Monday, isn't it? Monday. Guys, we're not gonna have any Zach this week. He is across the U.S., not across the pond, across the U.S. But we will have McAllister and Junga, so you know we still got a dream team. And Had, you got to fix this. I know I've been tempted, like, because I've been not watching tons more streams. I've been like watching a little bit more live streaming on Twitch, and there's times where I'm like, man, we need to get turbo for this account. What's up, Kermit? Reach for the sky. Vero, is that right, Vero? Sweat. Drummer to Bucks. What's up, guys? Yeah, we got a pretty budget build today. This one doesn't even have a build sheet because we did not have a custom ready. All of our customs in the back are still waiting on, you know, a couple parts here and there. So this is one with off-the-shelf parts. And Crow, thank you for the sub. We're at 3 months. Claps for Crow, thank you. Appreciate you. Budget, but it's a fighter. Now it is. I mean, you know, it's funny because it's budget, but like, you know, it's modern day budget. This is probably still going to be about I would guess like $1,000, maybe even like $1,100. You know, it's got the 12400F in it, which 6-core, 12 thread. Yeah, I saw we just got an order for that. This isn't really what we're building because it has a B550. So we're probably good to build this, right? We still had 2 motherboards left. We still had, I think, 2 or 3 of the i5s left. Thank you for the sub, Plum Crazy. And then we still had like the storage left, we still had the RAM left. We still had 2 of the 7600s as well. So we should be good to build this, right? Because this is supposed to be like a custom. Oh my God! Atriana, thank you for the sub, 6 months. Oh my God, some bits from the big man, we got 10 bits. Thank you guys.
Sorry guys, you got a little keyboard ASMR.
It's probably Matt.
You got some keyboard ASMR. I was sending a strongly worded email to people who are blocking our internet install.
Oh. I thought that was going well. I don't understand what happened.
I just haven't heard anything in like 2 weeks. So It's been like, they were like, hey, can you let us know how long it's going to take? Can you let us know the scope of the work? The people from the AT&T were like, here's what's going to happen. And then it's just been silent since. So I was like, I sent them strongly like, hey, just let you know.
They're going to respond back and say, here's your new rent agreement.
Like, this is essential to our business. You're literally getting an upgrade for all the suites. Just give me an. Just give me, Jesus.
No, I was very too. 2030 is going to be like, all right, guys, today we're doing a budget gaming PC. It's $2,000.
Yep, that's the vibe. Budget gaming PCs are going to be thousands of bucks now.
Well, because I was saying to Chad, I'm like, you know, it's funny. I'm like, yeah, we're doing a budget build this morning. I'm like, I just don't even feel right saying that because, like, to me, this is not budget. Like, this is a good
100 biddies. Thank you, big man.
Yeah, the people have been going crazy.
Big man Blastoise got the money today.
Big man Blastoise. We got a little hype train going. We got Go Gadget gave out 100 as well. Thank you.
This is the 550 MSI power supply, which, you know, for those who are high on the tier list, is one that is pretty available on Amazon right now. So just switching it up a little something different. I think this one
is it like a C or a B?
I think it's B. It's the vibe. But
Thanks,
the reason
Jason.
I don't even know why we have this one, to be honest. I bought the 650 because it was the same price, and a lot of people were like, "We'll try a different power supply." You just shocked the camera.
I just saw it. Like, yeah, we got a lot of stuff in this office where like we have no clue like who ordered it, why it was ordered, where it came from, and usually what ends up happening is it becomes something like this, a custom build. I know it was funny. Tool was
What's going on? Sorry, I don't know what happened there.
I don't know if Tool ever answered my question, but it was funny because right when I got in here and we started the stream, we got an order for like pretty much this build.
Oh, nice.
Except it wouldn't be able to be this one.
It wouldn't be able to be this one.
We're doing it a little different. So that's Tool. I was like, we have enough, right? I think we do. Oh, did you hear about, I think we might have a 5070 for a local pickup at Best Buy.
Oh,
if
really?
If it actually works. At MSRP, too.
That's sick.
Yeah, she was able to get it for $350.
Let's, what?
That is fine.
What? We saw someone in our Discord actually get the 4070 from Walmart. I don't know why
Really?
ours canceled, but they
No,
stole ours.
I think that's the one I'm thinking of. I added them and I was like, that was our 4070.
What's up, Brad? How you doing?
How was ours, bro? And you just
Why
took it.
DS3H aren't any other motherboards of our VRAMs the same price? It depends. This generation B760Ms are getting a little bit harder to find because that generation's getting older. So I would assume we probably just found the best value option, and for this CPU, it's perfectly fine.
Yeah, it's the main keyword there is the value option.
Yep.
And I know you're talking about like the same or better VRMs for like the same price. We're normally like we're always gonna buy whatever the best bang for buck is at the time. We may have had this board on our shelf for a month now.
Yep. So there may be something different now, but at the time when we buy the inventory, it may have been the best option. So
I think an old Optiplex can be a good starting point. The main downside is for one, they're typically small. And so if you're wanting it to be kind of like a Plex/NAS and you need a lot of storage, I would get like something larger, like a workstation that has tons of SATA and room for SSDs and stuff.
yeah, it depends how much storage you need.
But if it's just like, you know, you're running a Minecraft server, it's only going to get like a, I know I literally just sold one the other day and the guy said he loves it. He put Linux on it.
Nice.
And it was a small form factor, fourth gen Optiplex, like an i5, and he said it's working great for, he said he's hosting like 10 people plus mods.
Perfect.
Yep, it was like $160 all in. It came with a graphics card too. 32 gigs of RAM. Wasn't a bad deal for him.
What's up, Top Dog? How hard is it just to update a graphics card in the system? Not super hard, but I wouldn't recommend it right now, Top Dog, if you're considering it.
Which PC is a Top Dog? Is it the
pink one? What
Yeah,
did
is
the
it
pink one come with? I feel like it was a pretty high-end GPU.
I thought it was.
And if it's a high-end GPU, just don't even think about upgrading right now. Seriously, like don't.
Thank you, what was that? St. Croix for the community sub. Appreciate it.
Ooh, everyone's going crazy with the biddies.
I know. It's like they think a giveaway's about to happen.
Oh, I don't know if you saw it in main chat, Jason. I already found one. There was one, not yesterday, Friday, that popped up. It was a full-size MSI B550. I don't know if it's the same one, but I found it and bought it. I like messaged in main chat being like, let's go, and I don't think anyone even noticed, so.
Our main chat really do just be dead sometimes.
I think Jason was even in there. Y'all were just talking about other stuff, and I put it in there.
No,
and I
that's
said,
usually how
"Let's
it
go."
goes. I'll post something that, like I'm kind of excited about,
Yeah.
and the people just keep carrying on with whatever conversation they're having. It's kind of funny.
Yeah, you have a 7700 XT, Top Dog, I'd stick with that for a while. I wouldn't be looking at an upgrade. Unless you happen to win like a Newegg Shuffle or something and you get a higher end GPU for like MSRP, which again is like a shot in the dark, very unlikely it's gonna happen. Wait, I'm gonna need to buy an AM4 CPU. Why do you need to buy an AM4 CPU? Did you buy one from Temu? Wait, did you buy the board from Temu?
Oh, by the way,
had the board he got off of Temu.
The other thing Top Dog too is like, so the 9070, by the way, great card. You are going to spend about $600 to $675 probably on that card. And like you have a 7700 XT, it's only going to really be about a step and a half up. Because I think the 9070 generally is kind of like a 7800 GRE, you know? So I'm like, is that worth spending, $600 to you right now?
Best Buy has them. It's just a matter of like, I wouldn't get a 5070 to go from a 7700 XT. I would stick with the 7700 XT. Like the higher end, like 5080s, or what I would actually think is a worthwhile upgrade from a 7700 XT, I don't think.
And you should not get the 5080 for like the Micro Center MSRP.
No, it's not worth all that.
I'm speaking from experience, by the way.
This guy.
I have it.
He has it, and he's like, it's good, but I spent a lot of money on it.
It's good, but yeah, I spent way too much on it.
Because I mean, it always is. I mean, I guess back in the day, like the 1080 and stuff was probably, there was some value at the top of the line. But like at this point, there's like, if you go past a 70 series card, you're definitely, the point of diminishing return is like.
Well, also, back in the day, I don't think there really was a such thing as scalping, at least with GPUs. And on top of that, MSRP was kind of MSRP. So like the 1080 Ti, like you knew what it was going to cost. That's why it's rough telling you guys like what you should and shouldn't buy, because we're just kind of shooting in the dark what you're going to spend on that card.
Was thinking about gifting the 7700 XT to my brother-in-law for graduation present. Great idea.
That makes more sense.
Great idea. I will say though, you just got to make sure you can get another GPU if you really want your PC up and running. Because I don't know how much you've been paying attention to the space, Top Dog. I know some people get a gaming PC and they don't really pay attention to the market. It's messed up right now. You can't just go on Amazon and Newegg and buy a GPU that would be an upgrade from that. without paying an arm and a leg, or willing to go to Micro Center and buy one and paying an arm and a leg. Like, there's just not like a easy buy this and upgrade option. So
I will say, if you were thinking about going to Micro Center, and I know you're looking at the 5070, that's the one card they do have that was like actually MSRP.
yeah. So if you're saying, hey, I want a gift to my brother-in-law and I just want to plop in our GPU, it won't be a major upgrade, but the 5070 is there.
How much do you like your brother?
Yeah.
Yeah, we know about lossless scaling.
We did a whole video on lossless scaling. Supernova.
With the duck.
With the duck.
The one with the
quack,
duck.
Quack. I know they added, I don't think we've tested it since they added the like super crazy quadruple
Isn't it like 10x or something?
10x frame gen that's goofy as hell. Maybe we'll come back to that at some point. That video, the first one did very well.
I think maybe if we revisit it again, that'd be one that'd be worth doing on like almost like either a handheld or like an Optiplex.
It'd be cool to see the scaling of it. You know, start like a handheld and Optiplex, go to like a mid-range and then like a higher end PC.
See how much is not worth it.
Yeah.
So you have a 3061 machine, 4070 another, and you're fine with that for 2025? Oh, I would be. It's just like we always tell people. It's I mean, there's people who can still probably get away with like a GTX 960. It's just about your expectations and like what kind of things you're playing / doing.
I saw it. You play like Warzone. Yeah, we did Warzone. I know we did Cyberpunk. We didn't do anything super crazy. I know they're really cool. I know people really hype them up for handhelds because it makes sense.
Well, the screens are, that's the biggest
Screens
thing.
are small too. You won't
That's
see
the biggest thing, yeah. Lossless scaling just sucks when you have a big screen, so
You're
it's
just like,
horrible.
you can see everything, all the blurriness, but yeah, no, I think it's cool for that. But no, I mean, maybe we'll revisit it. That might be a good thing to look at. This is why I planned on making him pay me around $150 for the 7700 XT, taking a big hit on it for his presence. Do you guys have a video on how to make sure to plop in a new graphics card to make it work? I plan on going to Micro Center.
I think PC
Bro should have a video on how to upgrade your graphics
should have a
card.
few videos, actually.
Yes. I will say, rule of thumb is always look up a video on how to uninstall your GPU drivers, especially if you're going from AMD to NVIDIA. It's worth doing. Calzo showed me the clip of, I think we were doing the GPU swap, and it was like my things were like, I'm just gonna make sure I don't have any issues. I'm gonna do DDU, and it goes, he's like, normally I'd recommend uninstall GPU drivers, but I'm not gonna do that.
No, that's I'm not. Even when I went back to the 5080, I didn't.
Sometimes it's not a problem, but there is the rare case it is a problem, and then you struggle to get rid of the other driver without swapping back to the other one. So, you know, if you want to just, I mean, you can just swap it in and be whatever. Matt, email from 903.
Oh, is that the one you're waiting on? The Lords of the Land? Oh.
What? Huh? I'll see an email from 903. You mean the email I sent at 903? It's added with PC Bros and everyone, so you probably saw my email going through to that email.
It's a fake.
Yeah, that's just me emailing at 903.
Oh yeah, DDU.
Yep, DDU.
DDU.
DDU's the easiest. Oh, sorry. No, you're good.
Sorry, chat. Calc is slang for calculator. Anyone ever seen that clip?
Please don't fire me. I won't fire you this time.
But next time.
But next time, I won't be so nice.
You're outie.
Did Drew reschedule?
I don't think he gave us a date, did he?
I don't think so. I just thought about it, how he wasn't here on Friday, and didn't know if he rescheduled.
You just want that pizza.
I want some pizzazz.
I know. I do too. What does he usually get again? Does he get?
He gets the PJs, so the discount code.
Oh. Yeah. Do you think he knows about it?
Probably. He's running that discount code. Uh-oh.
No. Making
Hey,
you
Google.
twitch.
Skip.
So I've been playing a lot of Schedule 1. I will say it's like I'm well, since I started that game, I feel like I've never. It's such a weird game because it's not that fun, but it's like it's just easy.
It's easy to do, and you can just grind it mindlessly.
It's passive, yeah, it's passive. So, yeah, I don't know how many. Let me check my Steam real quick. See how many hours I have in it. Well, to be fair, they're not all my hours. And Emily's been playing, and she'll open my save.
I have. Let me think. I only played for maybe like another hour after the stream, so I have not touched this.
It's not very fun to play on your own.
No.
It's just like I mean you can, and if you really like those games, it's cool. But I like so when there's been times where I only play with one other person. I don't really have that much fun. Now when it's like a full server, like 4 people, it's fun because you're like fumbling and freaking out trying to figure out like who should do what and everything.
No, I think you can do it top dog. GPUs are very straightforward.
Zach's like he already got bored with it. He didn't even play anymore.
Oh, yeah.
I'm at 29.2 hours.
That's pretty good.
But I would guess probably about 10 of those hours are not mine.
Nice.
I'd say about 9 to 10. They're just me on the server idling. 12 gigs or more, not a single soul gonna benefit from that amount of VRAM. You think so?
I don't know. It depends on the resolution. I mean,
We've
definitely
seen it. We've seen it happen.
We're definitely more on the side of we think the VRAM situation's a little bit overhyped. Like in terms of like 8 gig GPUs are just e-waste. Especially if you're playing 1080p and the games that people are actually playing, it really doesn't matter. Now there are games that for whatever reason, the way they're developed will just eat up VRAM. And it sucks on those games because it will be a stuttery experience. But it's one of those things where for the games you're actually gonna be playing, it's not a problem. And I'm basing that off of like Steam surveys and stuff on like the most popular games right now, and the most popular games that are being played are normally esports titles.
Oh yeah, it's pretty. Besides like when a new AAA comes out, like there was that one. What game was that? Was that Breath of the Wild? Is that what I'm thinking of? The Monster Hunter one.
Oh yeah, that one eats it up.
That one's a good example though of like where a AAA title came out and it was like top Steam chart. So
yep.
Yeah, it can happen. There's times where it's not just the esports titles, and people do need that VRAM.
Yep.
You know, and even then, I am a proponent of like, I mean, hey, you guys know I'm even worse with the whole VRAM thing. I still think if you have like 4, you can get away with it because you can lower settings. That's my biggest thing. Is I'm like, people who say like, oh, 8 gigs are bust, 12 gigs are bust. I'm like, lower settings, bro. Like I get what you're saying though. If you were trying to max out the game or whatever, or you're running 4K, then yeah, you're gonna need a lot of VRAM. But I just don't like the whole master race stigma, where it's like, if you don't have this much VRAM, you make people think it's going to be unplayable. It's like, no, that's not true.
You can make it playable.
Yeah.
You can make anything playable.
You can make anything playable.
Just depends on your expectations.
Unless it's a PC from Temu that doesn't work at all.
That could be the problem too. It's really the people who are switching from console to PC. You can make anything playable on a budget PC, but will it be super comparable to like a modern console in terms of visual quality and stuff? Maybe not. No, it actually might look worse.
Like what you said, real games need VRAM.
Real games.
Real games. You'd be surprised. Some of those esports titles, especially like they're just every game's weird where they'll have certain settings that are just not optimized well, and they'll just break your hardware. It's funny, yesterday I was like streaming Warzone, and I had a part, I actually want to look at the footage because apparently I was lagging like crazy.
Really?
And I was just like, oh my God, not again.
Oh, like your stream was lagging like crazy?
Yeah, dude, I just got my 5080 has had no problems yet, and I was funny because I was just talking about that on stream.
Have you been doing the run admin thing when you're streaming?
No, and I was also doing game capture. I never even tried like switching to desktop. It was Warzone too, which I don't normally stream.
Warzone's the one that has a lot of issues with that.
Yeah, so I wasn't too worried about it, and it went away, I think. And actually, I wanted to take a look at it. Dude, I don't understand what ends up. Let me see. Oh wait, this is Monday.
Chad, it only took the Toasty Bros 10 years to have an actual test bench and not use a GPU box.
Sunday, April 20th, max viewers 434. I don't know what keeps happening to the Sunday stream. No, it's like botted, dude.
That's weird.
But it's like there's no followers. Normally we get like those follower bots when we're streaming. I never get those, but I randomly get like.
What's the viewer count I read now? Because the last time you told me that happened, the next Monday stream, it was also botted for a little bit.
Right now it's 111.
Okay,
just normal. That's the max.
Right, yeah, that was weird because last time you mentioned that, the next morning it was at 400. We started calling them out on stream, and then it just kept going down, down, down.
Yeah, I'm checking out my my Sunday streams. I want to see. I'm trying to remember exactly where it was. You guys were okay. It's right. Oh my God, yeah, that's bad.
Oh, is it like?
Yeah, you gotta come see it.
Is it on drop or like the entire game?
It's playing right now, by the way.
Oh wow.
They said my voice was fine.
That's worse than I normally see with like the frame drop.
But then I think they fast forward a little bit. I think it just goes back to normal. Yeah, and like it looks good.
Yeah, that's
good, clear quality. Oh, dude, actually, hold on. You gotta watch this. I had a little.
He hit us.
Okay, any second now. All right, so I see this guy jump down, and I'm like, and I hate this gun. It's the HDR, and I said he's out of the game. He's done.
He's done.
He's done.
Goodbye.
Yeah, it was just that I've streamed that for an hour and a half, had no issues. Just that one part, I have no clue. Like maybe I was doing something when it started doing that. I don't know.
2K and 1440. Yeah, that's the same resolution.
They are, yeah.
2K and 1440 PC.
I'm not the biggest fan about how they label resolutions because it's like, dude, 4K is, what is it actually, like 38?
3840 by 2160.
3840 by 2160. That somehow translates to 4K.
You could say, what is it, 261p or 2160p.
2160p.
Yeah. I've seen people say that.
Yeah.
I'm like, that's a little freaky.
Yeah, it's kind of goofy. The whole resolution thing, like 1080p makes sense because it's 1920 by 1080. 720p is what is 720p? For
1280 by 720.
1280 by 720. I can't believe I just drew a blank in 7. Dude, it's been that long, guys. I don't mess with 720p anymore.
Well, also, the reason 4K is more confusing is technically when you say 4K, you're talking about a resolution of 4096 by 2160. But if you say 4K UHD, that is 3840 by 2160. Because some TVs that are true 4K are like higher than that. Yeah, and then UHD is not fully 4K.
Huh. Are they both 16 by 9?
Yep, those 16 by 9.
Yeah, that is really confusing. Yeah, 4K. So someone said it's because 4K is roughly 4 times the pixels of 1080, isn't it?
I
don't think that's why they call it 4K.
I don't think that's why they call it that.
I don't think.
Well, it should, because the true 4K is a 4000 by whatever 2160 resolution. So that's why it's 4K.
Which I don't think. Technically, I don't. Is it 4 times technically? If you're doing the math, there is 1920 is almost 2000. 1920 by 1080, and if 4K is 4096 by 2000 something, that'd be double.
I think if you do the math on like the
actual pixel,
full pixel density, so 1920 by 1080 multiplied, and you square that by 4,
that's probably 4 times.
That's 4 times.
But it's funny though, because the actual like res numbers are technically just almost double.
Yeah, it's whatever the actual like surface area times 4 is. Because if you put 4 1080p displays on a 4K, they can evenly fit in all quadrants. So.
Yeah, that's generally, I do tell people that, like, whenever we have customers, because we get a lot of those where people will come in and they're like, hey, I got a 4K monitor, I'm looking to play Warzone. I'm like, okay, what are you looking to spend? They're like, $700. I'm like, ooh. I'm like, yikes. So here's the thing, 1080p, that'd be great. 4K, 4 times the resolution, 4 times as demanding. I don't know if it's truly 4 times as demanding, that's just what I tell people. It might not be, honestly.
If you're running upscaling.
If you're running lossless scaling, it's actually not more demanding at all.
It's just like running 1080p.
All right, Chad, I'm taking a bathroom break. I'm putting the camera on Matt.
Chad, I'm coming.
Are you using anything illegal right now?
No, I can come back over here. It's fine. I'm just slowly. What we're working on right now, guys.
This angle ready to go in case you want to walk over there.
So over there, if you're wondering what I'm working on, by the way, is we're doing a video where we delid a CPU for the first time. Honestly, I'm going into the expectation of there's not going to be a major difference, but what we're doing is delidding the budget CPU, the 7400F, because the 7400F uses thermal paste instead of solder. And in our testing, it does run a little bit more warm than a normal 7500F or 7600. So for the memes, and just to like delid for the first time, we're going to take the 7400F, run some baseline tests on a test bench, just so I'm setting up over there. We're going to run some baseline tests on the test bench, and we're going to test the, We're going to test the CPU, max temperature, things like that. Then we're going to delid it, and we're going to put liquid metal on it. And we're going to put the IHS back on, run those tests again, and go from there. See, Jackson can't fart on the mic because the mic is right here. So, it is what it is. But no, that's going to be a fun video. We're doing a liquid metal delidding. It's going to be fun. Who farted the 2025 mystery? I like how y'all are just talking about the fart, and I'm here explaining a video. Y'all are crazy. Talking about farts in 2K resolution. Y'all are some crazy people. You're crazy. We could talk about WrestleMania. Fake wrestling? That's crazy. Those stinky kids, you would have gotten away with it. Why will Waggy? Never heard Jackson fart before? Oh, stick around. You'll hear it. Stick around. I promise you, within the next 2 weeks, one of these streams, it's going to happen. There's going to be a fart. So the reason why, I don't know if you were here for the moment we're talking about, is there was a moment, if someone still has the clip and wants to drop it in chat, they can. Jackson and I were building a PC, and what sounds like the wettest and loudest fart out of nowhere just comes through the background. Jackson and I don't hear it because we're streaming, but it went through OBS and we have no idea where it came from. So we're just sitting here building and you just see our faces don't react at all. Like it wasn't us. And it just goes through the mic and we're like, we didn't know about it until Twitch chat was like, did somebody just fart? Sent the clip. It's crazy. But if someone has a clip and they want to send it, feel free to drop it in chat so people can learn more about it. But like, I have no idea what was going on there, man. So that is Fartgate 2025. Sus. And we asked all our employees, and no one owned up to it. So we still don't know who did it. We still have no clue who did it. Chad, does anyone have that clip, by the way? If not, I know where it is. I can drop it in chat. I think this is it right here. All right, I found it. Here it is. There you go, chat. If y'all are curious, if you weren't on the stream and you didn't get to see the fart mystery, watch that clip and you tell me where it came from. Because I have no idea, bro. I have no idea. I don't get it. Thanks, Plum Crazy. I beat you to it. Yo, nah. I mean, it wasn't us. See, TV the Greek was proud of it. It was Jackson. It was not Jackson. Like, do you like if he was able to keep that straight face and release that vile thing into the world, he's an amazing actor. An amazing actor. It was Jackson. It was Jackson, chat. No, man, it was crazy, man. Yeah, we're based out of Louisville, Kentucky. That's where pcbros is located. Louisville, Kentucky. God damn it. Steam, you need to chill, bro. Okay. Sure, I'll be right back. I'm just getting something downloading here. Oh, Jackson's back, so we're good.
You know why PC freeze playing Fortnite? I mean, it can be so many different things. Kind of need more context.
My PC freeze up during Fortnite.
You know, we had a person, a customer, that brought a PC in. It was one of ours. And they said that it was crashing while playing Fortnite, and so we kind of started benchmarking it. And I walked over and I realized it was one of our upgrade paths that had an i3 12100.
Yeah.
And they were running Fortnite at 1440p. And we were like, well, this is
not
why.
ideal.
We're like, this is why.
Chad was talking about Fartgate again, who committed the fart on stream.
Who did?
We were talking about that fart noise on stream.
Oh, yeah.
One day people were like trying to figure it out
The
again.
Fartgate?
It's called Fartgate 2025
Oh my God, so it's like...
It's got its own thing. Yep.
It has a designation.
But people in here, there are some people here who's like, I never heard it. And I was like, oh, just here you go. And listen to the clip. And they're like, somebody died making that noise.
Had to go fill up his Badger milk.
Uh-huh.
Linux or Windows? I definitely am like a...
Windows.
Yeah. You know, I get the whole, like, Windows sucks because it costs money and, you know, they spy on you and this and that. But in terms of just, like, for what I do in the usability, I'm Windows all the way.
I'm still daily Windows, but I've come around to specific use cases for Linux distros. Before, I'd be like, no matter what, run Windows. I don't care. But, like, the console setup with Asite's really cool. But, like, I'm more of a, I'll use Linux in a certain situation that makes sense for it. I'm gonna pay Zach to play "Making Me Twitch" as his intro music each day. Okay, that's crazy. If PC Bros is like build time lapse footage, it's just
Every time it's that.
So we kill the channel, guys.
Yeah, I would just shut it down at that point.
I think let's
I don't care if it's making money; it's not worth it.
I don't care if it's making me twitch.
That's what it would cause. Jackson, why is Warzone built like, what is that? Why is Warzone built like a, is it supposed to be a bastard mud turtle?
Huh?
Sounds like a racial slur, actually. I probably shouldn't even say that.
Yeah, Kermit be saying some stuff that you shouldn't be saying. We only bring up these past discussions with Kermit the Killer.
He really is a killer in the streets and the sheets.
He's a killer. You never know, some people can bust a fart like that and keep a straight face. No, not that one. They're still trying to say it was one of us. There's no way.
No, I promise you.
There's no way.
Because listen, I get, if it was me, Matt would have looked at me and laughed and, like, you know, it would have been the whole thing. Like, it would have been funny, but, like.
We didn't hear it, is the thing. It's like it couldn't have been us. Like, we didn't hear that. If you heard how loud that was and we didn't hear it.
I still, you know what, here, I'm going to show you guys something too, all right? So, okay. Check out my mic, all right?
Yep.
Can you guys even really hear the second one?
Did you even hear that?
You see what I'm saying? We had the mics on our chest.
There was no mic up our ass.
No, and you could literally hear this. You could hear like some fabric or something, like fabriced it, like, and just put it up their butt.
Yeah, so like it couldn't have been our mics. It had to be some other way it was infiltrated.
Call me Inspector Gadget. Call me Sherlock Fartlock Holmes, bro.
Chad, is this a sub special? There'd be a mic up our ass now. All right.
Yeah, we actually had a third mic. There's a third mic.
There's a third mic.
What's up his arse? We need to become British so we can say arse. Chat, how does one become British? Go.
British.
British, bruv. All right, so first day Zach's gone. What food are we getting?
That's crazy. Blaze!
Blaze! Should we just, dude, imagine if we send a picture every day of, like, Blaze pizza.
This is the Zach tour of things he's requested.
I don't think he'd come back. A live mic is a butt plug. I like the other day I was streaming, and you know, it's 420.
Yeah.
And so someone in chat was talking about it, and Xenos said, it's been 30 years since the last time, and I was like, well, today's the day, Xenos.
Xenos, time to come back.
You're never too old, I guess. I mean, look at Willie Nelson. He's okay.
Plum crazy. Sell Jonah's hot mouth. Okay.
Look at Snoop Dogg. He's like in his 50s, right?
He's fine.
He's mostly fine. Tall.
The funny part is you guys didn't hear it. You had to go back to the VOD. Exactly. That's the whole situation here. Is you all just started freaking out in chat and we're like, "What are you talking about?"
Yeah, we didn't even know what was happening. I'm gonna go grab a bundle of zip ties. A bundle of zip ties.
See, Jonah will be back today, so you can see Jonah's hot mouth. Tell him all about it. Is everyone just spamming that same clip over and over again? Chat, we have to figure out the investigation. We have to conclude it somehow, some way. Oh, that clip is from just now. Oh, is that the one that Jackson just did? Wait, what is this? Or is this what I said?
You know what? Here, I'm gonna show you guys something too. All right.
All right, here you go, Jackson.
Check out my mic. All right.
All right, here we go. Let's say this is what it sounds like.
Yeah, you can't even. You guys even really hear the second one? It didn't even look like it almost looked like I didn't even make the sound. It was so quiet.
That's crazy.
Yeah, play that chat and then I don't even know mic on, so you guys can't even hear me right now.
We need Fartgate 2025 merch. Y'all are crazy, dude. This is just like Spied On that lasted like 2 days and we didn't let it become a thing.
The term was it was just too much.
It's too much.
It's too much for the morning. Because it was annoying because we could say it to anything and everything. We'd be like spied on.
Never forget hashtag Fartgate 2020. It was this guy.
Hey, what's up?
You got the little baby
I got
Alani?
the baby one. I love him.
Nice.
Oh, look at him holding it.
So he's
with
like I
two
can shotgun
fingers.
4 of them.
Yeah.
What was that? Can you do it with 2 hands?
The rain's got me feeling some type of way.
I know, Chad. It's raining today.
Rain.
Feels nice out though. It's like a good temperature, at least.
Do you hope you get more crazy people to come in the store?
No.
This guy's trying to pull up on me.
For Easter, we got the whole family to play Schedule 1. We just like pulled it up on the TV and then
That's a way to.
Really?
yeah, it was so
I thought you were gonna say in real life.
Yeah, my whole family was so
We got into the family business.
yeah.
Were you guys playing with 4 people, or was it just one player?
One person was controlling, we were all watching, kind of like spectating, and
Oh.
backseat gaming a little, be like, oh, go
So-
punch that guy, go do that.
Sell this, sell that.
He was really funny.
Sell the dream come.
My mom just loved it. She thought it was hilarious.
I'm holding out for white Ultima merch, by the way. That's crazy.
That go pretty hard.
That's crazy, brother.
It could say like RIP and it's just a picture of an Ultima.
Those little brown drains.
Kobe's. Kobe's.
Put some respect to the Mamba's name.
The Mamba.
True that.
I don't think I've ever heard of that keyboard. What game do you tolerate 0 shenanigans in? What does that even mean?
I tolerate 0 shenanigans in the finals. I just think it's very good.
The
Yeah,
finals is
he
just-
hates when we mess around. He said
Yeah,
only serious.
Yeah, only serious in the
We
finals.
play ranked now.
The best game of all time. The finals.
We would play ranked, but you'd get AFK banned.
I'd buy a white Ultima hoodie. Just a picture of the white Ultima
He said,
backing into the front
I got
door.
a bird. I'm cooking up.
That would be crazy merch, by the way.
Should I just say like back at it again?
Yes.
You know, Jackson's got a good one when he smiles before he says he looks at me and smiles. He's like, just wait for this.
Oh my god.
He's like, I do. This guy's already driving us crazy. It's just what he does.
You know, Zach, I'm gonna drive through your office. Just wait.
What does that mean?
I'm gonna drive my truck through your office.
You can open up the bay door and just drive straight through.
I think if I charge, like, if I get up some spool, I think I could just go straight through the brick wall.
That's crazy.
Imagine you're just at your desk and just.
So that's my moment to quit.
I'm on my in store today.
Yeah. You're kind of wanting to die anyways. You're like, man, I really hope a 2017 Ram drives through the wall right now.
He name dropped too.
What settings work well to play Fortnite? I normally recommend the far view distance and low everything else across the board. Mess around with game APIs. Try DX11, DX12, performance. Try all of them. See which one works best for your hardware.
Actually,
Sorry. The rain got me feeling. I'm just gonna blame it on the weather.
Blame it on the weather.
blame it on the wet.
And it's my birthday tomorrow. That's crazy.
Dude, we're not gonna do.
Yeah, we're
anything
not
for
doing
it.
anything for you.
Well,
Why do you keep bringing it up?
I might not even be here.
Oh, wow.
What are you gonna do?
Well, I got an eye appointment tomorrow. That's cool.
Really?
On your birthday? That's
Yeah.
great.
I thought you said you didn't need eye insurance anymore.
No, it's the follow-up.
You said you're never
to the
going back.
LASIK.
Yeah.
I have to do a year of follow-ups, and then I never have to go back.
Do those cost money?
No, they're included in the LASIK fee.
I ain't doing this shit, bro.
You said green's good.
Green with RGB RAMs.
You have an i3 9100F and a 3050 playing Fortnite. I mean, that'll do it.
The Molex.
Sorry, back in my day.
What are you talking about?
The Prodigies had more.
Oh, the old Molex. It's saying it now.
Back in my day.
Yeah, it's true, Zach. We could exile you to the other building. You could work with those goblins.
Oh,
I know we were mentioning we might get more office space one day, like in the future when we're like cooking.
Yeah.
Because then everyone, when we went over to the first time Kevin moved in, everyone was like, "Oh, I want a space over there."
Yeah.
Like everyone just wanted to be away.
Mainly McAllister.
Calcer just wants his own little nook.
Wanted to disassociate.
He said, I'll check in with you once a day. Don't talk to me any other time.
He just texts that he's here and then just
Yeah.
doesn't say anything.
He
Hey,
says I'm
OG,
here in the
watch,
do not
watch any
disturb.
Toasty Bros video when we benchmark Fortnite. That's the best way to get recommended settings.
He really wants to play Fortnite.
He does. He really wants his Fortnite settings.
That's your next video.
Okay. I did a video on that.
Oh, yeah, he did.
Did you?
Yeah. Yeah,
And you did, too.
I did one too.
Oh,
on the
yeah,
PC
'cause you
Bros
told me
channel.
like what
Yeah.
parts.
Here, wait, let me send you that.
Hold up. We actually did.
Let's go to PC Bros.
I like this form.
Oh, it's going to take a little bit.
Bum, bum,
It was
bum,
a while
bum,
ago.
bum, bum, bum. You have to go through all the other benchmarks.
Makes you a Fortnite thumbnail.
I don't know why I felt like that was a blow, too. Have to get through all the other benchmarks.
Aha. Slight micro stutters here. Ultra budget gaming
Just the
PC.
way he says it.
Speakers do kind of suck.
They're pretty trash. So there's some things you can do to boost FPS in Fortnite. Congratulations.
Fortnite.
Kermit just comes up with these nicknames and he just like beats them to death. It's crazy.
I was feeling the vibe.
Beanie. Well, Beanie's not even going to be
Beanie's
here.
not gonna be here for a week.
We terminated him.
We're not waking up to our favorite morning bop.
Are you talking about making me Deutsch? We said you should put that in a time lapse. Next time you're building a piece, you just have it.
I thought about making it for the next short and see if you'll notice.
If we're Jonah, make it for the next bloopers.
You get the best Fortnite performance by pressing Alt F4. I like that.
Chad, don't worry, it's gonna be our outro music.
Most of the time, no, an AIO does not give you a big boost to performance.
Matt, say hi. Hello, Phantom.
Wait, what? I just passed gas, had a steak and bagel, bro.
I can't with these
That's
people,
crazy.
bro. I can't with these people. Do you usually put AIO to push air out or pull in? Out. If the build is a standard build, it's normally the AIO will be mounted up top or up front. Up front would be intake.
Yeah.
Up top would be exhaust.
Yeah, so technically, I mean, if you do it up front, you can always, I mean, if you want to get really freaky, which we've had customers do,
it, yeah.
yeah, you set up the back for intake and then the front is exhaust.
Yep, you can flip everything around. I return XMP, I get a kernel power blue screen. I've done RAM memory tests, cleaning suggestions. You probably just have a RAM motherboard incompatibility. Check out the QVL list on your motherboard and see if your RAM is even on that list. If it is, then there might be something wrong with the RAM, but we normally recommend people, as long as your system is stable, just run no XMP if you're having issues running XMP, or you have to look up how to manually tune your memory if you really want to do it yourself.
I just wouldn't do it.
But I just wouldn't do it. But if I know some people are like, I got my RAM, I want my speed, damn it.
I paid for 6,400 megahertz and I want it.
And if that's you, then that's my suggestion. Really, if you are that kind of person, you should look up the motherboard RAM supported list when planning your build. Because those are the ones that are rated to run the XMP profile.
Thanks for the sub, Chaotic. Hey, yes, you did. You did win that PC, and you sold your PC that you also bought from us.
That's crazy, bro.
It's a funny timeline.
I have a question. Can I play Fortnite with 8 gigs of RAM? Well, it depends on the rest of the hardware, but yes, you can. Performance mode, for sure. $30 difference between a 7600 or 4060. Which one to get? 7600 is faster. So I would buy that.
It should be cheaper. We're at a 43-inch curved monitor. That's a big monitor.
We'll play Warzone with you, Jackson. You need a little chaotic Jackson
I
running
think we actually
Warzone.
had 4 yesterday, I think.
Matt, ask LG to send you the 49 OLED monitor for review. I'm okay. 40-inch monitors are really cool, and I like the opportunity to take a look at them, but it's not really what our audience is into.
They're cool when they pay us.
Yeah, they're like sponsored projects that we do, you know. Keep the lights on around here.
What can you do with the 4 gig GPU you got in the team you trade? What GPU is it? Like, is it a real GPU? That's what I was thinking earlier. I mean, 4 gigs is still enough depending on what you're doing.
Yep, that was the one I was talking about. That NOCN was the one we just take a look at. It was a 49-inch OLED, and I think that one's the best value one because all the other ones are like well over $1,000, $1,200.
Yeah, get an OLED TV for your main monitor. That'd be crazy.
Yeah.
85 inch. If I walked in on someone that had that at their desk, I wouldn't talk to them.
Freaky.
Oh, it's power cooler? It's probably a real card then.
Yeah.
Like 580 or something.
Is XeSS better on our GPU? Yes, it is Intel's upscaling, so it would be better. Yeah, the LG's 2K. Yeah, that's basically the same as the other ones, 5120 by 2160. This guy is such a goofy goober.
I wonder if he was ever going to work today, Chad.
He never.
See, this is way better than making me twitch.
Tooloon to making me twitch.
Even though you can't make it play that song.
I'm going to do a remix real quick where it just keeps going.
It's like
Maybe it'll fix the song.
Go feed your kids, Chaotic. You got 11.
You sure you don't have another one on the way? Can we receive that giveaway monitor one from ViewEdge? It's better than what I have. Let's go.
Oh, sweet.
Yeah, you should be getting those soon. If you guys have any issues getting them, let me know, because it's one of those things where I send all the information to ViewEdge. They're going to mail you a monitor. So if you don't get one, let me know. But if you also do get one, it'd be awesome if you could post something in Discord or add us on social media. Mm-hmm. That is always cool to see when people get the giveaway items. Which the giveaway PC's been shipped out now, right? Or is that still...
Oh, it should have been.
Should have been. I know we were having issues with the motherboard swap and everything, but I think we're good now.
So I put it out there like last week, like on Sunday.
I haven't seen the giveaway winner, so maybe one of those.
You might buy a PC from us. I will say this month's a good time to do it. Up until April 30th or whatever the last day of the month is, we have a 6% off code, which is Spring 6, I think. And we don't normally ever do 6%. The only other time we do 6% is during our giveaway stream for like a few hours. So I would take advantage of that.
Buy a PC from pcbros.tech.
Getting into the master race.
The PC master race.
Just make sure you teach your keyboard and mouse. Don't ever keep doing controller.
The mouse pad is premium. I love that thing. Super smooth. It's quality. These mouse pads are quality, man. If you're looking for the build mat too, yeah, this build mat really awesome. All the mouse pads are good too. The place we buy them from, I've been very impressed with the quality.
Yeah, honestly, I feel like with the next few months, we might be new build mat time.
Yeah, this one's getting a little...
Because this is like one of our first prints where like there's even mistakes on this one.
Yeah.
Like this is one where Zach had like multiple spots that he found.
It was the beta print.
And it's had stuff spilled on it. We've done alcohol streams on it, cooking streams, lots of PCs, thermal paste, sliding crap around.
Up.
Yep. You think your TV is big? Monster Samsung LED screen measures 960 inches? Wow.
Uses a backdrop for a movie
I
studio.
didn't want to know how much that costs. That has to be like $1 million TV.
If it's a movie production background thing, then yeah, 100%. It has character.
It does have character.
Goon glue?
Maybe that's what we'll do. We'll, the whole team signs it, and then we auction it off.
And then we goon.
Oh, and then we goon on it?
Yeah.
We put some goon glue on it.
Oh, that's crazy. Check out some goon glue. I have no idea what the PS6 is going to be. It's not even been announced, bro.
I don't really like saying that name though. PS6 sounds sexual.
I mean, we're still a ways away from new consoles, right? I think we're still probably another year away.
When did the last ones come out? It was during COVID, right? So I mean, it was like.
So we're about 5 years into a console's lifespan. Normally they're like.
I feel like they're like 8.
8 years, yeah.
I'd imagine GTA 6. GTA 6, I bet will
that's what I
bring
think.
new consoles.
Because if it follows GTA 5, GTA 5 came out, it was forced on the 360 and PlayStation 3, and it ran not great.
No.
And then just right after that, they released a new console, re-released it and everything. So yeah, I would say almost 2 years away, if I had to guess.
That's funny. I played GTA 6 or GTA 5 on the 360, and I remember thinking I was like, oh, this is cool. Didn't even know any better.
PS6. Yes.
Yeah, that's what it sounds like. PS6. PS.
Matt, please read. I am reading. Hello. PS6 portable.
Read.
Just asking for predictions. I mean, 2 years from now, who knows where we're going to be at in the PC space? Obviously, optimistically thinking, you would hope that
It's better.
the PC market's better and we have inventory and stuff, but it could be worse, and the PS5 could be $1,000. Who freaking knows?
I'm definitely scared as time goes on and like companies want to make more and more money too, that like, you have NVIDIA starting to really dive deep into the AI space and not care about the gamers as much. AMD's really blowing up in every space. So I'm like, who knows? Like, it just sucks because all these companies may try to go into more proprietary hardware. We don't really know. And honestly, the Joy-Con thing I know they were saying they're $95. I do think that these Joy-Cons are going to be like, I think they're going to be a good amount nicer. And I think they're supposed to be USB-C to connect. And the last Joy-Cons, if you bought them from Nintendo, they were like, I think they were $70, $75.
And also, I think what's getting lost in the mix, and it's hurting people in the console space now because they're not looking to it. Nintendo actually did a really smart move where the console itself isn't more expensive. They made the accessories more expensive to offset the tariffs, which I think is really cool. They could have made the Switch $100 more. Like, they could have. Would you rather the Switch be $100 more and the accessories be cheaper? The actual look of it would be much better to get into the Switch, have everything you need, and then the extra stuff that you would buy, like extra Joy-Cons or things like that, would be more expensive. So that's why I really don't think Nintendo made a poor decision what they did. They didn't even raise the price. So
Not to mention, was it with Xbox and PlayStation? If you buy like their nicer controllers, those are $200. Like for the Elite controllers.
Yeah. So I give Nintendo credit for how they did the pricing. I know people are like, oh my God, the Joy-Cons are expensive. I was like, well, the whole Switch could have been way more expensive.
Not to mention with the Switch, you're getting a full console with the screen, speakers, touchscreen. Like you get a controller too. With a console, you usually get one controller, the console, and then you still need a TV or whatever to drive it. Speakers, headset.
God, that'll work for you, OG. Let me know if that helps you out with performance. I will say, you're running a 9100F. Fortnite in general just does not like quad-core CPUs. It really likes a 4-core 8-thread or above. So some of the stuff may help with the stutters, but you may still always have stutters just because of your CPU. Someone said they put art in main chat. Okay.
You see, they may pull an AMD. Well, I don't really think like AMD necessarily, like or NVIDIA for that matter. I don't think they cause the MSRP issues really.
There you go. There's our merch design.
That's fire. Where'd you find that? Is
I
that
don't know.
AI?
It looks like it's something AI made. Plum Crazy did.
That'd be funny though, because I think that would look like a BMW. That'd be cool if we made it into an
Back
Altima.
that up.
That would be like, I'm just imagining like a cool short out of that where it's like, it just shows that happening and then like a zoom out from the shirt.
Yeah.
No, that's very true. I mean, Metal B, I wish that was true of all companies because it seems like most companies do not care what people say. Like, they'll get so much backlash about something and they'll still just do it anyways. And honestly, Nintendo does not seem like the type to ever conform with people, so I don't really think it was necessarily them listening to the people.
So you're using Team Group RAM and a B650E board, try single sticks in all 4 slots and no luck. I'm assuming you just have bad RAM sticks or the board's messed up.
Oh, they're not getting displayed.
So you're saying you've tried each stick on their own and you tried them all together and you're not posting? Is that what you're saying?
You're going to get the 10400F processor soon for what? Are you the one that has the 9100F or 9400F?
9100.
That wouldn't work.
No, you can't put that in that board. You're on the top of the line for that motherboard. So currently you have a 9100F. The best you could do is find a used like 9400F or
maybe a 9700F.
9700F, but those will be very expensive for what they are. But you have to go 9 gen because your board will not support 10 gen.
I will say if you can find like an i5 or an i7 for like cheap on eBay, like I'm talking like under $100, then that might be worth it.
Maybe worth it, just an easy upgrade. DRAM LED is solid orange. When you test each RAM stick, was it a kit? Was it like a kit of 4 sticks that you bought, or did you buy like 2 kits? Because that gives me like, I'm just thinking like odds wise, the odds of all 4 RAM sticks being bad is kind of rare. I'll be honest.
Do you think we were the first place in Daytona to get driven through? Honestly, looking back, we really should have like. I don't really know how news and media works. I know normally if it's like a really...
Yeah, there wasn't anything about that.
Yeah, if it's a big story, I know they'll just come to you, but it honestly may have actually been worth like reaching out to a couple places and seeing if they want to do like a little article on it.
2 sticks I tried in every slot on board. So I would just try different RAM potentially. I'm still confused though. Have you tried each stick one by one is what I would say.
You always want to skip the i8 generation?
What are y'all talking about?
I feel like that'd be weird because they skip like 2s. i3, i5,
i5.
i7, i9.
Yeah, so
there's-
i8 doesn't make any sense. Why would there be an i8?
Same with Ryzen even.
3579.
Oh,
One
he's
second
talking
at
to
a time.
I thought he was calling you Mark.
Mark? Okay, well, yeah, if you can, then try different RAM. You might have bad RAM, but there is a chance your motherboard has some issues too.
I will say it's pretty rare that you have 2 bad RAM sticks. It happens.
Yeah.
But it's pretty rare.
Well, you're saying you have 4, right? You've tested 4 sticks and it all doesn't work?
I can almost guarantee it's not the RAM.
I doubt it's the
I'd be
RAM then.
shocked. I'd be as shocked as that RAM.
If you tried, and I don't think you answered the question. Was it a 4-stick kit that you bought, or did you buy two kits or whatever?
Dude, I need to see.
Oh, we tried all 4 slots with 2 RAM. Okay.
Chat, it's flare time. Because I got like a pretty gnarly sunburn on my arm, and I feel like my upper arm is so much cooler than my lower arm.
Yeah, I would just maybe try new board and new sticks. Okay, I would just try new RAM. That's the cheapest fix. Or you could send it all back and get something new for both. If that's what you wanted to do. But I would probably just get some new RAM.
Please do the worst PC-related pun.
What's that even mean?
I don't know if I know one. Thermal time. It's thermal time, chat.
Thermal time. It's time to get thermal. Thermal Grizzly. Sponsored by Thermal Grizzly. Just kidding, it's not. R9 390, RX 480, both $50, pair with a 3600, get a 480. $50 is a little high for that though, I'll be honest.
A 480.
For an RX 480 nowadays, I wouldn't pay more than like $30.
You know,
Look at a little camera.
the little dinky guy. I don't want to change. We'll do that.
390 doesn't have driver support too, by the way, so I wouldn't touch those.
All
Unless you're getting them for, again, like less than a 480.
right, chat. Because I feel like my upper arm is like really cold. I just want to know if it's real. I'm like really struggling. Is this upside down? Oh yeah.
Calibrating?
Or maybe it's supposed to be sideways, huh? Ah. Okay.
Okay.
Oh my god.
See a spot where it's hotter. But what is going on?
I don't know. I'm just like struggling to. I probably should just put this thing on a tripod.
Yeah.
Oh yeah. See, look. Yeah. Do you see like my upper arm where it's like
hotter.
cold? So that's what are we looking at? 32C. And then let's see what my shoulder is. I'm trying to get the dot on it.
He's crashing out, Chad. He's crashing out.
28C. So that's like a 3 degrees Celsius difference. Wait, is that me inside myself?
That's crazy.
Should I come back to you?
What's
Yeah.
that? I hope this is the thumbnail again.
Yeah, it's probably going to be the thumbnail again. Well, it's with the temperature camera. Jackson is just checking his temperature. Don't worry about us.
Don't worry about me, I'm a bug.
Sick.
Should be the rear cam. Oh, yeah.
I think it's like upset.
I'm doing this for later.
Oh, you're doing this? I'm proud of you.
So I can save myself the time later. I'm not taking pictures.
Plum crazy. He says, here's my hot mouth. Jonah, what do you have to say
me?
about that? Yeah. He always talks about where's Jonah's hot mouth.
Why does he say it like that?
I don't know.
Open up, Jonah.
Nope.
Open up that hot mouth. You can see if Jonah has a hotter mouth. I see. Chad's just crazy, dude.
His head's so warm. Dang, 32C?
Hot-headed, bro. It's idle temp for a CPU, bro.
Shit looks like a little, like, hot air balloon, bro.
Okay. Oh my god, guys. You know, the death of the PBA prodigy is sad, but this is not.
This isn't sad.
No, this is not sad.
Maybe it's a good thing for the woman. What if that's why they killed it?
Probably. I don't understand, like, why they kept using this hub for so long. It's like, yeah, if you want the curated.
Why'd you think Jonah and I are related? This is my son.
Oh.
I can see it.
Yeah.
It's the curly hair.
Had him when I was 14.
When I was 14, I had a Jonah.
Is this for a custom?
This was one where we didn't have a build ready in the back, so we kind of just shelf shop.
All right, here's the next court case.
Oh, that's right.
Matt, what did you mean when you say you had him at 14? What did that statement mean?
What does that even mean? I got that Arzopa monitor. Which Arzopa one?
Arzopa.
Arzopa.
Was that maybe, did that one win the roundup that we did?
It might have been, yeah. Arzopa was one that was pretty solid, 1440p monitor.
You don't wear out that RGB button. He almost did. Here, let me make sure it works.
Hold up. He got it perfect. Let's soil it.
Can the CPU handle 2K gaming? If yes, what's the ideal GPU for that? Ideal, I wouldn't say this is the ideal one, but yeah, I can handle it.
What's everyone's number one game right now? Go. Chat, go.
Minecraft.
Oh, you're on a Minecraft grind still?
Yep.
Oh shit.
Oh, you got the 1440p one? Nice. Yeah, that roundup showed a lot of really good monitors that are 1440p high refresh rate.
I don't even feel like I have a
budget.
number one game right now. I feel like they're all like equally
I
okay.
haven't launched the game in a little bit. I need to get back to it.
Oh my god.
Oh my
That is-
god.
That is crazy.
Fortnite, Delta Force, RuneScape, Rainbow Six, Baldur's Gate 3,
Baldur's Gate 3.
7 Days to Die.
I can't get past the graphics of 7 Days to Die.
Yeah, it's an old ass game.
Old ad game.
Old ass game.
The hell is it? What kind of extensions are these?
I get the metal
Where do we
combs.
get these?
I couldn't tell you, man.
They're not.
Oh, there's a remaster of 7 Days? I didn't know that.
FF Tactics on PS2. Okay.
Well, chat, this seems like the time for me to send you all off on a raid. We are missing one guy. Where's he at?
MC Kush.
Yeah, where's MC Kush at?
MC Kush is on his Factory Lake kind of era.
Oh, you know why? Yesterday, he 420'd.
On Easter?
He gardened.
On
I
God's
forgot Easter. I forgot it was 420.
You were too busy picking up eggs.
Yeah.
He was eating the eggs, chat. I'm still trying to figure out how the hell does
I
the
was
Easter
probing
Bunny
eggs.
lay eggs, bro? They're a
I
mammal.
was probing eggs.
They're literally a mammal.
Salute, guys.
That sounds sexual. You're probing eggs.
Yeah.
He was diving
I
for
was
eggs.
probing for eggs. The egg
That'd be
cavity.
cool.
Oh, we got a question?
Oh yeah.
Wait, hold up. Are those new shoes?
He's had
I
these.
wore these last week.
Oh, okay.
They're newish.
Buddy's trying to level up his game here.
Well,
Do you know feel something crazy?
No.
Come here.
Oh my God, you're burnt to hell.
Feel here real quick. I'm not trying to be weird. Just feel.
You're burnt to a crisp.
Just feel.
I'm not.
I like how warm the difference is.
Me feel. Feel up top and then feel down low.
Bro, you burn.
Isn't that insane?
Right,
I don't. Why does it work like that?
I don't know.
Like,
Damn, dude,
like
what
how?
the hell?
I don't know. I don't get that. Like, did I absorb the sun? Like, am I the sun now?
You did.
The question is,
The answer is we're reading Spec Vengeance right now in 6 seconds. We'll see you guys tomorrow.
We're
at
going on a
9 a.m.
raid.
Eastern Standard.
We're going on a raid. It's gonna be gigantic. It's gonna be great.
The radical left. Happy Easter.
Sleepy Joe. See you guys.